In the last session, we had a very clear discussion about what are various properties are there. I mean, Django, ORM concept. We covered very clearly about these things, right? Sir, what things we discussed? Have you remembered, right? So, how to use filter method? Sir, with the filter, there are several options we covered, right? Sir, there are several options we covered. Okay, so something like something like ECL, sir, GT is equal to 10,000, something like next, and after that GTE, like this we covered GTE. Next LTE we discussed, sir. LTE, like what are various properties are there. Similarly, even we discussed about exact ID underscore exact is equal to 101, something like that, is equal to 101, something like we covered. Next, and after that, name exact is Durga, or something like exact Durga, something like this. Next, sir, can you please tell underscore exact property is going to consider case or going to consider the case? Please respond. Is it going to consider the space or going to consider the space? Yes, friends. Case will be considered. Case is going to consider or won't consider. Case will be considered. Yes. Case is going to be considered, sir. Sir, I don't want to consider case. Can you please ignore case? Can you please ignore case? What I have to take? Can you please ignore case? What I have to take? I exact. Regarding what I have to take, I exact. This is the thing we require to take, sir. Okay. Similarly, even we covered about sir underscore contains. Next, underscore I contains. Okay. Name contain Durga or not. Name contain John or not. Something like we covered. Even contains like that also. Next, we discussed about in property. In property, sir, is EID. Okay, just I'm taking filter EID in ID underscore in underscore in 1,3,4 or not, or 1,3,4 or not, something like in property, right? Okay, in property. So we discussed that. Next, and after that, even we had a discussion about range property also. Okay, range property also we discussed, sir, in property. Next, range property, like that. Next, similarly, okay, range property also we discussed, right? Okay, something like something like here, do you know, sir, filter ECR in ECR range are 10,000 to 20,000. Regarding ECL, range of 10,000 to 20,000, like this I have to take, sir. Sir, what I'm trying to take, 10,000 to 20,000, like this I'm trying to take. Yes, perfectly, it is going to be applicable. In is available. Next, range is available. Next, have you remembered, right? Underscore starts with A or not. Okay, underscore I starts with A or not. Sir, similarly, ends with ends with A or not. Underscore I ends with A or not. I ends with A or not. Like that, you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, that's all. Starts with, ends with, like we have these type of things we covered already, right? Next, and after that, even we discussed, have you remembered under R queries, how to implement R queries, how to implement under queries, not queries, like we covered. R queries, how to implement R queries, right? Have you remembered? Very simple, sir. Query set 1 or query set 2. Regarding query set 1 or query set 2, this is the first one. Or otherwise, Q of condition 1, Q of condition 1 or Q of condition 2. Q of condition 2. Do you know, sir, this is filter on, like this, right? So for the filter Q of condition 1 or Q of condition 2, like this we can able to take, sir. Yes, sir, this is also applicable to get R queries, right? But anyway, Q, if you want to use Q, sir, from Django db models import Q must be required. If you want to use that Q object, compulsory what we have to do, Q function, compulsory what we have to take E from django.db.modals import q must be required, sir. Similarly, I want to implement and operation. I want to implement and operation, right? Sir, if you want to implement and operation, yes, these two things will work, no problem at all. But only thing is, instead of R symbol, we require to use and symbol. Regarding instead of R symbol, we can able to use and symbol, no problem at all. Yes, these two things are going to work. But before that, even this condition is also going to work, sir. Filter condition 1, filter condition 1, comma condition 2. Yes, even this is. So just generally to implement we have two ways are there, but to implement and these are various possible ways are available. Okay, three possible ways are available, right? Okay, even with examples we covered in the last sessions, right? Next, how to implement not operation. Regarding not queries, how you can able to implement not queries, right? Very simple. There are two ways are available, right? Exclude, sir, it is the first one. Exclude condition, exclude condition, right? Sir, the first terminology, exclude condition, we can take, sir. This is the first one. Second one, sir, or otherwise you can use filter negation of q negation of q condition. Okay, normal filter method you can use. For that negation you can able to apply q function negation you can apply, or otherwise directly exclude by default we can able to use. Any doubt? Any doubt? Please respond. Yes, all these things we covered in the last session. Matter of few minutes, just I referred. So that, okay, our Django ORM, yes, we can able to perform very easily these operations, right? Sir, next, the next operation what I want to take, sir. Sir, now, do you know how to implement union operation for the query set, sir? How to implement union operation? How to implement union operation for query sets, sir? Okay, sir, for query sets, right? So here you people may have a bigger doubt, how to use exclude of condition. Already I covered with the example, right, last time. Tejeshwani, suppose I want to know all employees whose name not starts with a. All employees, I want all employees information whose name not starts with a. Anyone, can you please tell, sir, what is the way how I can able to implement, sir? All employees whose name not starts with a. Can you please respond? Yeah, respond this one. What is the way, sir? All employees information whose name not starts with a. This is what is the possibility? How we can able to do that? Okay, so employees dot objects here exclude. Regarding exclude of, sir, here e name underscore starts with a. That's all. E name underscore starts with a. That's it. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Tejeshwani, all employees information whose name, sir, starts with a, except the employees whose name starts with a, by default we are going to use. Okay, sir, just observe that Tejeshwani getting some error while applying this one. 1 minute, let me check this one. Yeah, Tejeshwani, can you please observe that? Even what I'm trying to take is, okay, sir, exclude e name underscore starts with e name underscore starts with a. I'm taking, sir, e name underscore starts with a. Sir, first take filter mechanism, right? Now let me start the server. Okay, here Django, yes, projects, sorry, Django projects. Now cd orm project. Okay, py manage.py, sir, run server. Now server will be started. Run server like this, right? Sir, now here just let me send the request. Let me send the request, sir. If I'm trying to send the request, what is the output by default we are going to get? All employees information whose name starts with A. Perfect. Regarding all employees information whose name starts with A. Even have you observed small a is also going to consider. Okay, small a is also going to consider, sir. Okay, well, sir, now let me use exclude. I'm using exclude. Tejashwan, I'm trying to use exclude. Now observe that here. Now I'm taking exclude. Yes, can you please observe that? Are you seeing anywhere any name starts with A? Clear, right? Yes, it's a perfectly it's going to work. This is one way. Second way is filter we have to take. Next, sir, negation symbol I'm using. Next, Q of negation symbol I'm using. Q of this condition. Q function. We are calling Q function, sir. Q function, and then negation like this filter. This is the second way to implement not operation, right? Now what I want to take, all names starts with the J. Assume that, let me remove this negation. Is it going to work or not? All names starts with J, I want. All names starts with J, I want. Yes, correct. Joseph, Jacqueline, Jacob, like there are all the names starts with J by default, right? Now, sir, I'm taking negation. Then all the names not starts with J, by default we are going to get. All the names not starts with J. Are you seeing anywhere starts with J? No. You're never going to see anywhere the names starts with J. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Yes. Now I have one shock. E name starts with A. I'm taking. E name starts with A. Sir, I want all employees whose name starts with A. This is about my requirement, right? All employees whose name starts with A. Why this small a is coming? Are you getting that? This is about my doubt. Why this small a is coming? Maybe starts with is not going to worry about cases. That's what Shashank. Yes, I didn't use I. Yes, Rohit. Can you please, anyone? Yes. Starts with and ends with. Even contains. Maybe is it varied from database to database, Rohit? If we use MySQL database, is it going to be considered? I mean, so in the case of MySQL database, case sensitive, but if you are using SQL database, case is not sensitive. Correct, Rohit? Anyone worked with multiple databases? Anyone checked with multiple databases? No, na? Rohit, what happened? You searched in other database. What? In the MySQL also, is it the same way responding? Yeah. 1 minute, sir. There is a small problem. Let me check. Can I check a matter of 2 minutes? Can I check other with the MySQL database? Yes. Here just let me check MySQL database. Root. Next show databases. Okay, Django employee DB. Use employee DB. Yes, okay. select the star from employees. No, table employee does not exist. Oh, then automatically, we require to create the table. We have to do migrations, all those. Don't worry, sir. Just we will check. Or otherwise, there is another way is also there. Anyway, we are using SQL. My here, just observe that. Py manage.py shell. Regarding py manage.py shell. Okay, like now here from what we call test app, from test app dot models import employee like this. I'm taking, sir, from like now here. Just observe that query set is equal to yeah, in our code. What is that code, sir? Employees dot objects dot filter starts with a. Internally, what is the query by default got executing? I want to show. Yes, I got the query set. How to print query set related queries, sir? Yes, can you please observe that? This is, sir. Now here, what is the condition is, sir? Query set dot query, not reverse. Okay, it is always going to consider. A percentage, means starts with capital A only. Can you please observe? Select test employee ID and enum address from test where test app dot ename like a percentage. What is the meaning of this one? Escape slash symbol means what? Anyone, database experts? Escape slash means what? I'm not sure. Even I don't know. Okay, anyone? Database experts? Anyone there? Escape slash means, okay. So it is going to consider. It is actually is going to consider according to the query. It should consider case uppercase only. Yeah, maybe starts with. Okay, 1 minute. This is about filter. Okay, now what I want to take, sir, exclude. I'm taking, sir, exclude of condition. Condition like this. Now let me print query corresponding query. Sir, have you observed where not means not like yeah, same, no difference. No, Pavan Kumar, no. Yeah, Vinod. Anyone having the idea about this one? Escape backslash. Yeah. So just there is something is there related to something is there related to starts with ends with respect to the case. So I will analyze it. Don't worry, sir. And then I will come up with that. Yes, I will explain with respect to the case. Don't worry about that. Okay. So this is just. What is the next cinema we require to take care? We covered already. So Tejaswani, I hope now you know how to use exclude. Are you getting right? Tejaswani, you know how to use exclude. Okay, like next very important operation. I mean very important, sir. What we have to take? Yeah, Anil. Can we use ORM in CDVs? So mostly I don't know. I mean mostly I don't think because most of the times what it is always going to do: create, delete, update. Okay, create a record, delete a record. Next insert. I mean like update a record so for complex operations, we may not. Are you getting? May not go for CBV's concept. Remember this one. For complex operations, we are not go for what we call complex CBVs are not available. Compulsory, we should go for FBVs only. Anil, getting right? Okay. So CBVs and FBVs, which is more powerful? Which are more powerful? Which are more powerful? FBVs are more powerful than CBVs, right? Okay. Sir, now what is the next one? Union operation I want to perform, sir. Union operation I require to perform. Just observe that. So by using union operation, we can combine results of two or more query sets. Are you getting? Sir, I have query set 1 is there. Query set 1 is there. Query set 2 is there, sir. Are you getting? So the first query set is there. Next and after that, second query set is also there. Okay, query set 1, query set 2. There are two query sets are available, sir. Now the point is, I want to perform union operation of these two query sets, right? Q3 is equal to QS1 dot union of QS2 we can able to take. No problem at all. QS1 dot union of QS2 we can able to take, sir. This is union operation you require to use like this. Union is a method. Union itself is a function, sir. Method we require to use like that. Okay, sir, that is it. So best example for you. I want all employee objects. Okay, whose salary less than 15,000. Okay, what is the way? I want all employees whose salary less than 15,000. Okay, employee dot objects dot filter off e shall sir underscore LT is less than 15,000 like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, well, filter like this is the query set 1 I'm getting. Query set 2, sir. If I'm going to get query set 2, sir, just what I'm trying to take here is query set 2, sir. Okay, this query set 2 is going to do employee dot objects dot is equal to, sir, is equal to less than. Next, what is the second one I'm taking, sir? Employee dot e name ends with J. Regarding this is my filter is e name ends with J. I'm taking, sir. E name ends with J. Like I'm taking, that's all. So now, so first one, all employees whose salary less than 15,000. Next, all employees whose name ends with J by default we are going to get. Now I want Q3 is equal to like this. Union of these two query sets. Happily, I want to do that. Then the total results in the form of single query set by default we are going to get, sir. What is the way? What is the way, sir? Very simple. Just let me use this concept here. Okay, here what I'm trying to take is query set 1. Okay, query set 1, sir. Observe that I'm taking query set 1, query set 2. Okay, now let me take employees. Let me take employees is equal to like I'm taking, sir, employees. Like I'm taking like this. Now comment. Now, sir, employees is union of these two things. Are you getting? Employees is union of these two things, right? Union. All the records present inside this one and all the records present inside this one. Both the things we are going to get. Shashank, correct? Union. Okay. Now let me send the request. Let me send the request like this is. Now observe that. Let me send the request like by default we are going to get. Are you getting the right? Sir, it is the same as R, but where we should have some special significance is there. That part I will take care. Don't worry about that. Okay. Sir, this is the union operation, right? Okay. Sir, now the point here is it is just let me analyze here. Either salary less than 15,000 or name ends with J. Sir, observe that. Is there anywhere salary lesser than greater than 15,000 is there or not? No, where? Greater than 15,000 or not? Nowhere, sir. Okay, is greater than 15,000 or not? Nowhere. Okay, 1 minute. Instead of that, start ends with N. I'm taking, sir. Let me change it. Ends with N. N I'm taking. Now have a look once, sir. Now have a look once. Yeah. Here have you observed, right? Are you seeing 17,884? No problem. But still, why this record is going to be considered, sir? Yes, ends with N. Are you getting? It is either first condition or second condition. Something like it is something like R operation. It is something like R operation, right? Okay. Please make sure, sir. Next, there is one small important point that you people should be aware here. When this type of thing is going to be very helpful, when it is going to be very helpful here is the if you are working with the multiple tables, if you are going to work with multiple tables, definitely it is going to work, sir. It's going to work. If you want to work with multiple tables, then this approach is going to be very helpful. Remember that. Sir, now if you are working with the multiple tables, there is one small twist is there. That twist compulsory you have to take care. What is that twist? Is if you want to perform union operation between two tables, if you want to perform union operation between two query sets, compulsory both query sets should contain same columns. Remember, these column names must be same, number of columns must be same columns, column names must be same, number of columns must be same. Otherwise we are going to get immediately, sir, error. Remember that. Okay, compulsory. Let me go for a small chota example. From this example, definitely you are going to get some clarity there. Yeah, Shashank, I hope duplicates will be eliminated. I hope. Are you seeing anywhere duplicate? I will do one thing. Yeah, I will do one thing. There is one way is there with me. This is the query set, right? This is the query set, right? Okay. Now 1 minute. Ends with what I took. N. 1 minute, sir. Sir, there is one bigger doubt. Bigger doubt. What is the doubt is? What about duplicates? If the records are there in the first one, records are there in the second one, then the duplicates will be considered 2 times or not. That's about our thing. Here now have a look once, sir. Yeah, here there is one small possibility is there, sir. What is that is? Let me cross check. First one I'm trying to take. First one I want to take. 1 minute, sir. First one I'm ready to take. First query set I'm taking, sir. Okay. First query set is ready. QS1 dot count. How many number of records are there? If you want to know, total how many records are there? 38 records are there. You are getting 38 records are there, which is going to satisfy first condition. Okay, well. Now, second one, sir. Second one, how many records are there? Okay, like let me take QS2 dot count. QS2, 17. Then if I perform union operation, 38 plus 17, what is the value? 38 plus 17, 55, right? 55. Okay. Let me take union operation. First, let me perform union operation. Yes, union. Next, Q3 dot count. Q3 dot count 37 only. Yes, 37 only. There is something gone. Have you observed? There is something gone. What it's going to do, man? Union means not R operation. Shashank, something gone. Union means not R operation. Sima. In union, only distinct set will consider. What is the meaning of distinct set, Rohit? I mean something like common things. Duplicates eliminated. If you eliminate duplicates also, Shashank, 38 must be there, right? 38 must be there minimum. Hmm. Yes, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me analyze the results. So have you observed, right? It is not, this is ends with n. It is ends with n. Next one after that, this one not ends with n, but the salary. So first condition satisfied in this case, but in this case second condition satisfied, but in this case first condition satisfied. Yes. So print on Q3 dot query. Q3 dot query. What it is going to do, man? Any help? Test employee, select a test employee, enum e-address from test employee, where is all, next a union only. Here also union only. Here also union, okay, like first one and second one. Okay, there is second, actually minimum records by default should be there, right? Minimum means 38 is the first one, 17 is the second one. Even by mistake duplicates also there, then automatically it has to tell 38 minimum. If all the assume that all the 17 are duplicates only, assume that, then it has to provide, okay, like, but where is the difference? Yes, friends, where is the difference? Must be, we can 3 records and see. Yeah. That's all. What I want to do is, all common elements from both sets. Maybe that thing is also possible. If all the common elements from both sets, then obviously it should be intersection. It should be both conditions must be satisfied. Yes, Rohit. Both conditions must be satisfied or not? Correct? Both conditions must be satisfied. If both conditions are satisfied, then why we are getting this one? Here second condition is not satisfied. I mean, okay, there is something fishy is there. We have to identify. Don't worry. Just I'm taking union all not available, Anil. So here union, the results, combined results of 2 or more query sets. 2 or more query sets. Maybe what it is going to take is, Shashank, we can do that. I will do one thing. Just a matter of, sir, 1 minute. Just observe that. Let me access my backend database. What I want to take is, let me access backend database. Durga 1 2 3. Okay. Now employees, add employee. Okay, employee number 1111 I'm taking, employee name some Durga I'm taking, employee salary, okay, 12,000 I'm taking, less than, what is the query, less than 15,000, 12,000 I'm taking. Next Hyderabad, like, save. Okay, now Durga should come in the output. Yes, Durga is coming because its salary less than 16,000. Now I'm taking one more record. Yeah, yeah. One more record I'm taking. Two. Some bunny I'm taking. E shall observe that bunny K I'm taking because ends with what is the second condition? Ends with N. Bunny N I'm taking. Ends with N. Now salary I'm taking 17,000. So condition not satisfied. Second condition is satisfied. Save. Now let me refresh. Bunny is also coming. Okay, both conditions I want to satisfy. What will happen? Kiran is all 13,000. Address some Delhi like this. Save. Yes, Kiran is also coming. Then what is the meaning? Man session. Insert in the database. Yeah, Rohit, we are doing the same, right? Automatically this data will be inserted in the database. Okay, so there is some fishy. Let me analyze. Don't worry. Okay, let me analyze that. Yes, it is actually it is according to that all. But only thing is this count is bigger. Maybe the problem with the count. Maybe the problem with the count. Okay, here QS1 dot count. Now it is the 40 because 3 records we added. QS2 dot count 19. Next Q3 dot count 37. It is always something it is doing, man. Okay. 37 only this time. Earlier also 37 only, right? Then which records it is removed? 1 minute. Forty 19 37. Yeah, excellent. You have to send a mail to the Django project people. Sure. Okay. Well, sir, that's all this is. Don't worry about union operation. There is some number of records. Union means just aware, sir, to combine results from query set 1 and query set 2. That's all. To combine the results from query set 1 and query set 2. That's it, right? Now the important point here is you can work with the multiple tables also. You can work with the multiple tables also, sir. Best example, Q1 is equal to Q1. Suppose here I have student table is there, sir. Assume that I have student table is there. Just what is the schema for the student table is student of, okay, name I'm taking. Next and after that mail ID I'm taking. Name, mail ID. Next Aadhaar number like this I'm taking, sir. Assume that Aadhaar number. Next marks I'm taking. Assume that marks I'm taking, sir. Other number marks I'm taking. Sir, same way teacher record, teacher schema is also there, sir. Okay, teacher schema is there. Name, mail ID. Next and after that mail ID, Aadhaar number. Next he has maybe subject comma he has salary like this, right? Sir, now how many tables are available? How many tables are available? Two tables are available, but both are different tables. Remember this one. Both are different tables, right? So one is the student table, but second one is the teacher table. Now what I want to take is I want to send one mail saying, sir, just the festival wishes I want to send. So that festival wishes, I want to send whether whether uh, whether student, whether the student or whether the teacher, for all names, okay, we have to take for all names, what we have to take is, sir, that's what you should aware. Are you getting? So for all mail IDs I want to send, for all mail IDs I want to send, there I want to select mail ID from student, I want to select a mail ID from teacher, and then can you please perform, combined operation. Are you getting that? Can you please perform combined operation, union operation, like this, right? How we can able to do that? Very, very simple, sir. Okay. Now my question is, here you require to get one more point also. Yes, observe that carefully. Shishan, at last we will see, we will look into that. Observe that. Here, one more point is also there. I want name, mail ID, Aadhaar number from the first student. Next, teacher, name, mail ID, Aadhaar number, subject, salary. I want to get. Suppose what I'm taking is, just take a bit very, very special case. Query set 1 is equal to, query set 1 is equal to student dot objects dot all I'm taking. Of course, filter, all the things you can take, sir. Now query set 2 is equal to, sir, teacher dot objects dot all I'm taking. Sir, now how many columns we are going to get in the first one? Please respond. How many columns we are going to get in the first one? 4 columns. 4 columns and all records. Columns, 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Next, records, all the records. Next, in the case of teacher, how many columns we are going to get? 5 columns. 5 columns, but all the records. Now, sir, query set is equal to QS1 dot union of QS2. I want to take, sir, QS1 comma union of QS2. If you can take like this, immediately error by default you are going to get. The reason for that is, yes, it's not going to work. The reason already you aware. Sir, you are going to perform union operation, but here this person having marks, but teacher not having the marks, but teacher having the subject and salary which are not available for the student. Regarding, that's why. So means that compulsory columns are different. So you can't perform union operation. So by mistake, if you are trying to perform union operation, then immediately you are going to get django.db.utils operational error. Are you getting? Django.util.operational error selects to the left and right of union do not have same number of result columns. So same number of result columns are not having same number of result columns. Result columns are not there. Like that, we are going to get the error. Everyone can able to understand? Are you in the position to understand, right? Okay, this is. Now take a bit very, very special care about this one, sir. Same columns must be required. Okay, now what I'm trying to take, sir, I want to take something like this. I want to take something like this. QS1 is equal to student dot objects dot all student dot objects dot all next values list. Are you getting? Values list I'm taking. Sir, what is the meaning of values list? Means you have to select a particular columns data. Are you getting that? Select employee number, employee name. Sir, I want only 2 columns, but not all the columns. Then we require to use values list. Which values list you want? Name I want. Next and after that, name I want. Next and after that, email I want. Are you getting? Name I want. Next, mail ID I want. Aadhaar number I want. Mail ID I want. Next, Aadhaar number I require. Are you getting? That's all. So values list. Now from the teacher, we are going to take only these three columns. Are you getting? Only these three columns, right? Now QS2 is equal to teacher dot objects dot all values list, name, mail ID, Aadhaar number, like this I'm taking, sir. Can I use the word Q3 is equal to QS1, okay, sir, dot union of QS2. Can you please confirm? Is it going to work or not? Please respond. Is it going to work or not? Yes. Is it going to work or not? Yes, definitely it's going to work, sir. What the reason for that is? Yes, because both query sets having the same columns. Regarding both query sets having the same columns, definitely it's going to work. That's what you should aware. So especially where we are going to use union operation is if you want if you want to work with the multiple tables, okay, with some common columns, then happily we can go for union operation. Yes, what about duplicates and so on? There is some concept is there. That thing we are going to discuss. We will check. If we change the order of column, I don't think Rohit, order of column, I don't think, no problem at all. Next, 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Here just observe that. Here just observe there is one small thing. Use SQL's union operator to combine the results of two or more query sets. The union operator selects only distinct values by default. Shashank, what is the meaning of distinct values here? I mean, duplicate rows will be eliminated. Anyone? If duplicate rows will be eliminated, then minimum 38 we require to get. Okay. One thing we will do. I have small doubt. Okay, wait. To yellow duplicate values, all use the all is equal to true argument. Okay, well, so just 1 minute, please. Shashank. ES1 content, yeah. There is some. let me analyze. Don't worry, sir. Just 3 missing values. Just 3 missing values is common question in the Google. Okay, maybe. Let me check that. Maybe I will analyze. Don't worry. Let me continue further. Next, one more thing. Yes. So there is another doubt we have. What is that doubt is whenever you are performing operations between two objects, whenever we are performing two different tables, compulsory order of tables is important or not? Order of tables is important or not? Order of queries is important or not? Okay. Next, maybe solution order. We have to check that. We have to check by creating the table, like we will do that. But before that, just one small test, sir. I have some idea. Here, listen a bit very carefully. Please, just a matter of 1 minute. Yes, QS1 employee dot objects dot less than 15,000. How many records are there? How many records are there? Ayo, have a look once, sir. Just the first condition, how many records are there? 40 records are there. Good, 40 records are there. Now, second condition ends with N. How many records are there for this? 19 records are there. Okay, 40 plus 19 means 59 records are there. But whenever we are taking union operation, now 37 records only there. Now my question is, yes, there is one small, maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe my analysis is all these 19 is the duplicate of these 40. All these 19 is the duplicate of 40. Then these 19 are not required to consider. Assume that. Assume first one. Or one case. Or in this 19, maybe some duplicate columns also there. Maybe some duplicate columns also there. Duplicate rows are there. Maybe. 1 minute. What I want to take is, here see this one, sir. Employees is equal to only QS1 I'm taking. Only QS2 I'm taking, sir. Then how many records we are going to get? Please respond. Only QS2. Only QS2. Then 19. Are you seeing anywhere duplicate rows? Duplicate rows in this 19? Are you seeing anywhere duplicate rows? Dean. No. Duplicate is not there. Okay. Well, QS1 I'm taking. Then 40 records are going to come. 40 records are going to come, sir. We require to check all the things, right? We require to check all the things, right? Okay. How to check all rows? There is a way in the database, right? What is that? Forty plus 19, 59 it should come. Only 52 is coming. R operator also. How beautiful this Django, man. 12,000 Hyderabad. Like, let me add another duplicate record of Durga only. Durga, 12,000 is the salary. Next Hyderabad, like. Save. Okay. Then automatically 2 Durgas are available. Correct. Two Durgas are available. Can you please cross check how many Durgas are coming? By default, duplicates are coming. Session. Okay, there is something is there we have to analyze, sir. Okay, that thing I will take care. Don't worry. Next, sir, just observe that. Just observe. Anyway, we are not required to worry that much about this small point. Leave that. Sir, now my point is how to select only few columns. How to select only few columns. Few columns. What is the way? Select only few columns. Sir, I don't want total data. How you can able to select only few columns? Can you please tell the way? What the method we require to use? Just now we use one method. Just now we use one method. What is the way? What is the way, sir? Values underscore list. Values underscore list. Okay. But here there are multiple ways are there. Values underscore list you can able to take. Sir, which column list you can able to specify. Of course, columns you can able to specify first one. Second one, sir, even values also. Even values also. It's going to work, no problem at all. Either values you can use or values list you can use. Next, third option is also there. Even only also you can use. Or getting only also we can able to take. So if you want employee dot objects dot values, employee dot objects dot all okay, values, like you can able to ask values like sir, what you can ask is name comma mail id, like you can ask only name and mail id. By default we are going to get, sir. Okay, only name and mail id by default we are going to get. Okay, this is a value. So now if you want you can use instead of values only also you can able to use, no problem at all. Only also you can able to use. We can able to use like this, right? Are you getting? So now the point here is employee dot objects dot all values name and mail id only. Is there any difference between these two things? Anyone can you please guess? Is there any difference between these two things? Yes or no? Yes. Is there any difference between these two things? Values and only. Yes, there is a one small difference there. There is one default column is there. What is the default column? There is one default column is there. What is the default column? ID. If you are using values, only specified columns we are going to get. But if you are using ID, then automatically if you are going to use ID only, then ID also by default we are going to get. Are you getting? If you are using only, sir, in the case of only these two things plus ID also we are going to get. ID also we are going to get, sir. But in the case of values, only specified values we are going to get. That's all. Values list and values, both the things are same. Are you able to understand, right? Clear? Sir, in the case of only default also, ID also by default we are going to get. But in the case of values, only specified columns we will get. That's it. This is a small difference there between these two things. Next, even we can able to perform. Even we can able to perform aggregate functions also. Regarding aggregate functions also we can able to perform. What is the max salary? What is the min salary? What is the sum? What is the sum? What is the count? Okay, like we can able to use all the things. Regarding we can able to use all the things aggregate functions also. Sir, how to use these aggregate functions? Next, how you can able to create the record, delete the record, all these things by tomorrow I will give the finishing touch. And then if possible I will analyze Why? What is the exact difference between these? So take some time, better to analyze. Shashank, Prudvi, Vinod. Can you please? Getting right? Okay, please analyze that. Whatever the reason internally, we will find out. Okay, don't worry. So just even that much level, really, if it is required in our project, then we will perform postmortem. Okay, please do. At least anxiety, our ego by default will be satisfied. Otherwise, Django ORM is going to dance in front of us.